Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Tuesday, April 21st. We got one item here on the economic calendar, so let's jump right into it. We'll look at the existing home sales for the month of March. So in February, we had 5.76 million existing home sales per annum. The forecast is calling for a dip down to 5.24. Came in pretty close to 5.27 million. So it did dip. Coronavirus, kicked in halfway through the month. Did have adverse effect on existing home sales. Uh, so that's about an 8.5% drop that we're seeing here. Let's check over the headline news. Stock market is down. A big part of it is the oil. We've been seeing some, for the first time we ever saw yesterday, it dipped actually into negative territory. Wow, wouldn't that be amazing? Just go to the gas pump and now and have the cashier pay you to take the gas. Not to make light of the oil situation, they are a needed uh, industry for us and the energy sector, but I think as a consumer, we get kind of tired of having to constantly pay out all the time. So it'd be nice to have something coming our way for a change, right? Stimulus checks, or not stimulus checks, but the more talk about stimulus. Now, on the good news for the mortgage side of things, it sounds like the FHFA is coming into doing not quite what we want, but it's a step in the right direction. It looks like they are going to help out the servicers. Instead of doing the full forbearance, they're going to have basically put a cap at 4 months, and then they will help them from there, create liquidity, create some liquidity for them. So they're going to help them out to a certain degree. Again, not to the extent we like as we wish, but there's at least again a step in the right direction here. Also, sounds like they are on the verge of uh, creating a new package, or it sounds like it's in the vote right now. It's in with the Senate, the package to try to replenish the triple P for small businesses. It looks like this bill could also include some for hospitals and some other areas as well. So again, that would be hopefully that will get through. So right now it's with Senate. Assuming it passes through there, it'll go through the House on Thursday, and then obviously for President Trump to sign. So hopefully we can get this wrapped up and uh, taken care of by end of this week if possible. Help small businesses because they are struggling during this lockdown. Let's see how this is playing out in the bond market. The bond market is down about 2 basis points. So as you can see, we did start the day up earlier. Yesterday we did even dip quite a bit, but pull back. We closed about 20, down 22 basis points. When we started the morning, I think we were down about 12 or 16, about 16 basis points. So not too far off. Right now we're pretty close at about 2 basis points lower from where we closed yesterday. So there really shouldn't be any change in pricing for mortgage rates. The Fed has been lessening their weekly purchases. This week they're supposed to be purchasing right around $9 billion a day. Whereas, from over here when we had this big, huge spike, they were purchasing almost $40 billion. Then they cut it to about 20, and then last week it was right around 15 or so. And now this week it looks like they're going to be doing about 9 billion. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. But for the most part, we're kind of going this sideways pattern here. We're not having huge fluctuations, which is a good sign of kind of keeping us afloat here. All right, so and then we got yields. They are down for the day. We're down to about 0.56 right now on the yields. And again, still in no man's land. It's got plenty of room in either direction to go. But it's kind of, for the most part, it kind of like mortgage-backed securities. For the most part, it's in kind of a steady area here right now. All right, so that's pretty much the wrap for the day. If you guys are in California looking to buy or refinance, please reach out. You can direct message me or email me. You can also, below I'm going to leave a link. You can also send over some information about yourself, and we can look at that and then talk a little bit about how we can help you guys out with your scenario. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.